Welcome to Hollywood Treehouse. Now, believe it or not, most films produced in Los Angeles aren't made here anymore. They're made in the Valley or Culver City. So even though the golden age of Hollywood has long since passed, these hallowed streets still echo a whole bunch of history, specifically hidden history. This is one of the most famous streets in the entire world. I mean, you got the Chinese Theater right there, the El Capitan. I mean, we're standing on the Walk of Fame. This is Hollywood Boulevard. But from 1887 to 1910, this street was known as Prospect Avenue. Who knew? You might have heard of the famous intersection of Hollywood and Vine, but there actually isn't a whole lot for a tourist to see. However, there is one recognizable landmark, the Capitol Records building. And since 1954, it's been the home of Capitol Records, which was the first record company based on the West Coast. It was made to look like a bunch of records stacked up. You see that spire on the top of the building? Well, there's actually a red light there, and it flashes, but it doesn't just go on, off, on, off. In fact, it looks kind of Morse codey. That's because it flashes a single word: Hollywood. Now, way back in the late 1920s, there were no concession stands. You didn't eat in a theater. Enter Pig and Whistle. They had an ice cream parlor and a small candy shop. And in the back, they actually had fine dining, and people would eat there before and after the movie. And I mean, big stars ate here, like Judy Garland and Shirley Temple. So even though it's had a few facelifts in its day, which actually isn't that uncommon in Hollywood, the memories live on. I don't know if these really count as hidden history because a lot of people have seen these before, but this is the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it started in 1958. But now, every year, 10 million people check out these stars. The first star was placed here in 1960, and today, 2,493 stars line the streets of Hollywood. These are a tribute to the stars of yesterday and today, based on career and lifetime achievements in motion pictures, live theater, radio, television, and/or music. Now, you might notice that there are some people with more than one star. For example, Gene Autry has 5. That's because he has a star for every single category. And one little note for you, the first animated character to have a star, as you might guess, Mr. Mickey Mouse. There it is, Treehouse, the Hollywood sign atop Mount Lee. Now, to build this thing, they actually had to take the materials up there by hand. No joke. Now, each letter is 43 feet tall and 30 feet wide. And it was built by a guy named Harry Chandler back in 1923 for $21,000, which is like $250,000 in today's money. The question is, why'd he build it? As advertising for a housing development, which isn't nearly as glitzy or as glamorous as you might think. And it was supposed to be up for like a year or so. So 90 years later, we're still enjoying the view. So Hollywood is full of surprises, both good and bad. But there's no denying it. Underneath all those rumors and stories and facelifts, Hollywood has some very unique history.